Caleb Clark here, September 3rd, 2010, Brattleboro, Vermont. Senator Leahy is leaving the press conference he was at for the Organic Trade Association and going to show 52 of his own personal photographs from years in the Senate. Let's go see.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Riverview Cafe. It is a very special honor for me to introduce my senator. Number 2 in the Senate now. Our number one, Chairman of the Judiciary, Senior Member of the Appropriations Committee, a man of extraordinary political talent and caring. But that's not the man I'm here to talk about tonight. I'm here to talk about my friend, the artist, an extraordinarily interesting photographer, both from a content point of view and a technical point of view. He's a man who is on center stage and shooting the cast of characters of the world stage with positioning and height, as you may see here. But what I'm most interested in when I look at these pictures is this man's heart. So without further ado, my friend, the artist, Patrick Leahy.
Thank you very, very much. Chris Meyer is a dear friend of both Marcel's and mine, as was her late husband, Judge Jim Oakes. I was thinking, saying down Webster, I feel like I'm home when I come here. I see so many people I've known. But I'm going to tell you just a few things about the pictures, if I might. One of the things I've been fortunate about in the Senate, a lot of the times when I'm traveling, Marcel's able to come with me. And she has a wonderful eye and spotting thing. Took in a refugee camp and the one below it. This usually hangs right over my desk, where whenever I sit down, I have to look at that picture. And he's looking me right in the eye. And I like to think that what he's saying is okay. The rich, powerful, connected can come in and see a United States Senator. I'm in a refugee camp. What are you doing for people like me? Bob Sept and I became the first Senate delegation to officially go to Tibet. This was back in the 80s. And we were being followed by a member of the secret police, Chinese secret police. At that time, shortly after there had been riots with the first real attempt to suppress the Tibetans. And this man was gesturing toward me and pointing my camera. And remember, this was film camera. So at that time, he pulls out this picture of the Dalai Lama, points insistent at the camera, so I took a picture and kept right on going. I had no idea what was coming out, and knowing that there was this man from the secret police behind me, and I kept going, and one of the people in my staff who spoke to that and went back, asked him, why would he do that? Why would he risk prison? And he said, because they have to know. And we, of course, had no idea until I got back to Washington whether the picture came out or not. It did. And a few months after I got the picture, His Holiness the Dalai Lama was in to visit Marcel and myself, and we sat in my office, and I remember the emotion he showed when I showed him that picture and told him the story. He also has, at his home in India, he has a copy of that picture. The other thing, Marcel will notice, I'll be talking to people, sometimes do, and she'll notice things. She'll notice this man in Jerusalem, very orthodox, the hat and everything else, and speaking on his cell phone. So I was saying, they put those up. It says, this is a secure facility, deadly force is authorized. I said, well, to one of the bodyguards, I said, well, what does that mean? He said, well, you cross over there and they'll shoot you. We'll shoot them, but they'll shoot you first. I said, why don't I just stay here and take a picture? So I did. This man invited me into his home. His whole family had been wiped out by a bomb that went astray. And it was in Afghanistan. And he and his grandson were there and invited us, showed us around the house that was being built under a program that I started with Marla Ruzicka, a wonderful young woman who was also killed in Iraq. But she asked me to start this program and fund it, and I have every year since, for the victims, the people who get caught in the crossfire. I was standing near the front. I actually held my camera up, turned it upside down, took this picture of Chief Justice Berger, Senator Mathias, who just died, and President Mrs. Reagan. President Reagan and Tip O'Neill would battle all day, but back in the time they get together for a drink in the evening, the politics stopped at sunset. They go along very well. And so Tip O'Neill, who was Speaker, began a program which still goes on today on St. Patrick's Day. A number of Irish Americans, at one time, some of you know my mother was first generation Italian American, but Irish on my father's side, a number of us would get together with the President and the Taoiseach, the Prime Minister of Ireland comes over for it. And you get some wild stories, it's all off the record. I was sitting at the table with Bertie Ahern, who was the Taoiseach, and George Bush, and they were trying to one-up each other with stories, Irish stories. Now look at this picture. Which one do you think won the contest? Actually, President Reagan had the best line. He said, Tom Barry, I know that you really have the Scottish roots, but you'd appreciate this. He said, that St. Patrick died 782 years ago, or whatever it was. He said, only the Irish could keep the weight going this long. This picture, these children, is again, the film, they're flying this kite in Ankara, Turkey. That's as high as they get it, but they're standing on that rock. Ground several hundred feet below. It's crumbling rocks, an old Roman fort. And I've learned to bring my camera everywhere with me. And because you never know what you're going to see. But you'll see, look at pictures of a president signing a bill. All of these members of Congress are crying behind and getting the picture. I could care less about getting the picture. I want to get a picture of his hand, because nobody else has a picture from that angle. The president, there's no cameras allowed behind him. So here's this one of Ronald Reagan signing a bill. Here I am taking the picture. One of the AP photographers said, "Can I have your film?" I said, "Yeah, just get it back to me." And we got the China Daily in our hotel room the next morning. Here was this picture, him signing the bill, and photo by Scott Applewhite of the Associated Press, and this one, photo by Patrick Leahy. This one of President Clinton signing the bill, that's me taking a picture of doing this. George Bush, everybody crowding around, they all want to get in the picture. I stepped back so I could get the picture of his hand. This is the first bill that President Obama signed, the Lilly Ledbetter bill. Give people closer to I was one of the sponsors of that bill. And